What do we do in Jagannath Puri? As you know, Western people and non-Hindus are not allowed to enter Jagannath Temple in Puri.
Unfortunately.
So when we come, first thing we do, we go to pray our obeisances to Chakra and to see Lord Patitapavana and let him know that we come to his kshetra. We do 4 rounds of parikrama around the temple, going to all the other little temples. I'm not sure near exactly which gate, but there is a small Jagannath temple where you can go and you go inside and get darshan of Lord Jagannath in there.
He's very, very sweet.
Especially now with the whole and entire renovation of the whole, I have to say, I really deep in my heart, up to an extent, I miss the old way, how it used to be with all the little shops and market, and that was giving, I know it wasn't as clean as it's now. Now it's
Super
looking
clean.
Porsche and gorgeous. Before it was giving that ancient feeling, that touch of more of India that we all used to know before. So, what else do we do when we go to Puri?
Of course, while we're doing parikram, we buy lots of sweets.
Yes, that we do. We like sweets, don't we?
Yeah. Around Puri, we also visit so many different places and explore.
If you go Kanak direction, so you have that narrow road, and there is a stretch that I love the most where you have trees from both sides,
it's
and
like
and they're
tunnel.
making that beautiful arch which gives perfect shade, and there is always this nice little fresh breeze. In our experience, best beach that you can find, it's usually somewhere a little bit offbeat from Puri, because Puri beach is always over and super crowded. Like for example, we found this really amazing surf camp near Puri, and those people, they were so kind and they were so nice. They took us on that beautiful trail through wild trees, and cashew nuts were also growing there. We met those as well. And after the trail, you reach that wild, abandoned beach where you look left and right and like there is not a single human being. And this is kind of something that, well, Indian people, they usually like to be in a more crowded way and have other people around them. I think
Connections,
it's yeah, they feel that everything is completed. But for other people, even for some Indian people, they would prefer to go a little bit more less crowded, or you know, where you can go with your loved one, just like, you know, just the two of you somewhere, have a nice time without other men or other people, like, you know, disturb you.
The only thing about these wild beaches that it's better not to swim there, because the waves are so big and there is no one there, so no one will rescue if something happens. But it's still the best way to enjoy raw nature without any human touch.
What else do we do in Puri?
The best part, of course, of Puri is to meet sunset at the ocean.
In the evening, they have those setups on the main beach of Puri where people rent you out plastic chairs. So you can just sit on a chair, have a nice cup of tea,
Or many
and look.
cups of tea.
Well, that's what we usually do. And you just watch those waves keep crushing before you. And this is so meditative. You can just, like, sometimes we just don't even talk. We go there and we sit there for hour and a half, 2 hours, just having a tea, and you just completely observe.
And you can notice some small crabs are walking in the beach. You start noticing every little detail around you.
Well, basically, this is what we do in Puri.
So tell us, please, what do you do in Puri?
Let's get down in the comments and get more ideas what to do in Puri. Meanwhile, subscribe to our channel and we're gonna tell you more about India, or the way we see Bharat.